Welcome back to the program. More Air Force troops and platforms will be deployed to Biningwari local government area of Kaduna State and other hotspots in the northern region of Nigeria. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, mentioned this during the commissioning of blocks of transit accommodations for a Special Operations Command in Biningwari. He also said that 2 more NAF detachments will soon be set up in Gombe and Adamawa states to bring security closer to the people.
Biningwari, a local government in Kaduna State, has been in the news over the years for the wrong reasons, owing to the activities of bandits terrorizing the area. Between 2018 and 2019, there have been many attacks, resulting in the loss of lives. In January 2020, gunmen attacked Rumana Gbagi, Rumana Hausa and Maloma communities in Biningwari, killing several people and abducting many others. This latest attack has sparked restlessness among the residents of Biningwari, who had hoped the deployment of military to their area would mean more safety.
Mr. President needs to take action about what is going on in Biningwari. Many people were killed, many soldiers were killed. If it is a farmer that kills soldiers, can you call them a farmer? How can a farmer handle a AK-47 and many weapons? A farmer is supposed to handle a fertilizer and a what? Hoe to go to the farm. So if a farmer can take a weapon to kill someone, that person is not a farmer.
Banditry, terrorism, cattle rustling and kidnapping are some of the crimes the Chief of Air Staff says the Special Operations Command will help to tackle.
It is our duty to protect the citizenry and critical assets, as well as bring succor to the despaired as we discharge our constitutional responsibilities to our nation. We need to keep up the high morale and maintain the momentum so that the local communities are free to go about their lives without fears of molestation from bandits.
The people of Biningwari are pleased with the steps.
We thank the Nigerian Air Force for this wonderful thing they are doing. Without the Nigerian Air Force, I'm sure that most of the things we are witnessing in form of security wouldn't have happened.
The Nigerian Air Force has provided accommodations for the troops of 271 Detachment, and this has been replicated in all the 6 geopolitical zones. This will give troops some level of stability and room to execute their tasks to secure lives and property.
From security to environmental matters now, aquatic creatures in fishing grounds in several communities have been threatened in Ogula Kingdom in Delta State. The people attribute this to a continuous leakage along the gas line from the Forcados flow station, which has polluted their waters.
A march in protest by hundreds of residents of Ogula community in Delta State, carrying placards with various inscriptions, some of which read, "Our water has been polluted by SPDC. We can't die in silence. We can't fish due to harmful chemicals," as they approach the waterfront. The results, they say, are clear to see. Dead fish. The source, they claim, is the barge that can be seen from a distance.
We demand that you should send and dispatch a team of medical personnel to render health services to our people. We are suffering from the effect of the dead aquatic life with the possibility of a break out of an epidemic.
Canoes and their boats have been grounded from depletion of fishing activity, their source of livelihood. The women seem to be worst hit.
Since where this thing happened, all of our children, the way they school don't come. We not see money to give them, go again. And the president now, the fish have them go pick them, go worry if nobody they buy them. We got big prep, we go take cook. The prep, we got fish not that we can't eat it. Now we suffer, we the suffer.
The self-help now, we are relying on only ash fish from Warri. That is the nearest place to us. And that is what the communities are living on.
now. And even when you go to fish, you cannot catch even one fish.
For residents here, this is the first time to record an experience of this magnitude, with aquatic life affected in large scale. The state government, however, believes that the claim by the residents must be verified and established.
I did appeal to them on behalf of the state government. Shell has been in that axis for years. It's a relationship that has been known for a very long time. Now, while government is watching the process, I did also promise the Ogulaha Kingdom that the process of analyzing the sample that was taken will be as transparent as possible.
While the government is sure to investigate the situation, further delays, according to the people of Ogulaha, will amount to more hunger and starvation.
A memorial service is being held for the victims of the 2019 Ethiopian 737 MAX aircraft crash by relatives of those killed as they mark a year after the accident. The private ceremony is expected to be held at the scene of the disaster also. All 157 people on board were killed on March the 10th, 2019, when the plane came down few minutes after takeoff, months after a similar tragedy in Indonesia. On Monday, an interim report by Ethiopian investigators identified faulty sensors and inadequate training as possible causes of the disaster. One family in Kenya also honored the dream of their son who was lost in the tragedy. Frustrated by incompetence and corruption in his native Kenya, Jared Babu set up a program to teach high school students about leadership. But unfortunately, Jared and his wife Mercy died in that plane crash. Dominic Ben-Hura, a Zimbabwean, played with clay-making stone sculptures as a little boy, but when he started creating traditional Zimbabwean stone sculptures as a teenager 4 decades ago, he never thought art would bring him fame and fortune. He was born in 1968 in Murewa, 90 kilometers northeast of Harare. Ben-Hura is now a globally acclaimed artist and a leading proponent of the style.
When Dominic Ben-Hura started building traditional Zimbabwean stone sculptures as a teenager 4 decades ago, he never imagined that art would bring him any fame or fortune. Born in 1968 in Murewa, 90 kilometers northeast of Harare, Ben-Hura is now a globally acclaimed artist and a leading proponent of Zimbabwe's haunting style of sculpture.
I started sculpting when I was about 6. Whilst herding cattle, would then pass time just creating sculptures from clay. But with stone sculpture, I started sculpting in late 1979, early 80s, 1980, when I came to Tafara, when I was moved from Rewa to come and study in Tafara.
The art form traces its lineage to the medieval empire of Great Zimbabwe, founded in the 11th century, whose most renowned artifact is an icon of the fish eagle hewn from soapstone. A Shona sculpture exhibition has been running for the past month at the Valley Arts, a New Jersey, USA art center, closing this Friday. Shona sculpture also adorned New York's Museum of Modern Art, Chicago's Field Museum of Natural History, Indianapolis Museum of Art, as well as the British Museum. Ben-Hura lent the art from other sculptors, including his cousin, after moving to the capital in Harare in 1979, the year before Zimbabwe won independence from Britain. Eventually, Ben-Hura carved his own niche. His forerunner's work was mostly static, he says, so he added motion.
I celebrate life. With my figures, they are very happy. It could be mothers between men, children, or children themselves, or dancing girls. But I also do animals and plants.
Well, that's just lovely. And that's it on the program also. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Layo Adegoke.